Hey guys, so in today's video, we're going to be checking out the HONOR Magic 6 Lite, unboxing it, reviewing it, and seeing what it's all about. So let's see what's in the box. So we have a nice white box here, slim, meaning no charger in the box already, I can tell. So we have a USB-C cable, the usual paperwork, and then a SIM tray ejecting pin, and like I said, no charging brick. So if we just unwrap this, the right side has the volume rocker with the power button. And then around the bottom, we have the SIM tray, mic, USB port, and the single firing speaker. And we have a look at the SIM tray. No expandable storage. Left side is blank, nothing there. And on the top is another mic by the looks of it. Front has the 16 megapixel camera and earpiece. And around the back, we have this frosted glass, which shimmers in the light. And I've got mine here in black. Triple camera set up with flash and this nice watch bezel looking design, which HONOR say is inspired by a premium watch design. So nice to see something different. So the Magic 6 Lite has a curved 6.7-inch AMOLED display that has quite a few bells and whistles, such as 120Hz refresh rate, 1.5K resolution, and 1200 nit peak brightness, to name a few of them. Unfortunately, we don't have HDR support on this panel, but we'll have a look around, jump into the settings to see what we have here. So we have eye comfort and sleep. So protect your eyes from this. Ebook mode, which softens the colors a bit. You have your normal color mode and temperature. You can pick your screen refresh rate from here. We have this little video enhancer function. And then we'll check out the viewing angles. They're decent with minimal shift in color temperature, but the AMOLED panel provides you with those inky blacks and vibrant colors that we've come to expect from such displays. So the panel itself is good, but we'll check out the sound quality on this one. Netflix, we have wide one level 1 playback.
Brow into two brows with a bullet. You're dead! Rick D99 is returning from the mission, alone. Apparently SEAL Team Rick suffered heavy casualties. Bring him in.
And you get 4K playback on YouTube, which the phone handles fine. So moving on to display, we've got a display that's capable of going up to 400 nits or 600 nits outside. So the Magic 6 Lite has an anti-drop display, which HONOR claims is a brand new 3-level protection, which provides multiple reinforcements for the screen, frame and internal components. So I'm not going to test that on my device, but I'm sure there's someone out there who's checked those claims HONOR is making, but it's good to see that they kind of, making the phones more strong and robust. So for performance, the HONOR Magic 6 Lite is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 processor, which is a mid-range chipset that offers decent performance. It's paired with a Adreno A710 GPU, and this phone has 8GB of RAM with 8GB of turbo RAM, and it has 250GB of internal storage. The phone runs on Android 13 with HONOR's Magic OS 7.2 on top. And from my experience, the software is smooth and responsive, and I like how it looks and performs, but again, that's subjective. Some people like it, some people don't. So we can just see here, if we jump into 3D Mark, we'll have a quick look at Wildlife Extremes test. And yeah, for a mid-range chip, you're going to be getting what we kind of expect. Dips in frame rate across the board, really. Geekbench 6 score here, respectable. Nothing too drastic, but just generally, flipping around the software, the OS is nice and clean. Looks really good on this display. We'll just have a look at the control center, which I think is a bit cluttered, but does the job. You can jump into settings from there. Hard pressing on apps will give you a few options. We'll just jump into apps. I mean, they load fast enough. There's, a second or two you'd have to wait for them to load, but generally nothing drastic that's going to cause any major delays. And with my use, It's been absolutely fine. We have floating windows, which is always nice to have for multitasking. And then we have the pull out on the side and you can pick your apps from there. So if we just have a look around at the different connectivity options, we have HONOR Connect, which is good, almost like a handoff feature, and more connections, you know, your HONOR Share, easy projection, link to Windows. So various options. You have Android Auto, and then we'll have a look at the notification and status bar. You have a bunch of different customization options here. You can pick your notifications, how they show on the lock screen. So for biometrics and password, we have a fingerprint and face unlock. And then you can also pick what the fingerprint unlock animation looks like. But works absolutely fine. Unlocks fast enough. So we'll jump into gaming and we'll have a look at Call of Duty Mobile to start off with. So if we look at the game manager that HONOR provides us with, you have your quick access to different options there. For graphics on here, we have high frame rate, we have max, so that's good to see on there. You're going to be getting good graphics, not the best obviously, but still a good experience playing on this phone. And of course you can link your wireless controller.
Changing mag, cover me. Enemy in sight.
We'll check out Genshin Impact to see how that performs, and from my experience it was absolutely fine. Again, I've clocked it to the highest settings, and you might get a little hiccups here and there, a little bit of lag, but you know, nothing drastic, still perfectly playable. Long term playing will obviously heat the phone up, that's one thing I did notice. And then we'll jump into PUBG, see what that's about. I'll put it to Ultra HD, which was the highest setting that it would allow me to go to, and then high refresh rate. And again, I played for a good while on here. Same experience across all these games, to be honest. Long-term play will obviously cause the phone to heat up and battery will drain faster, but generally performance-wise, they worked absolutely fine. And you might again get some, you know, skipping of frames here and there. And then we'll have a look at Modern Strike Online. Again, all the graphic settings are to high and worked absolutely fine. So we'll check out the call quality on the phone and see what that sounds like. Just checking the call quality on the phone. Calling from an iPhone to the HONOR Magic 6 Lite. Testing mic check 1 2 1 2. Call quality sounds any good. Is it playing through the loudspeaker? Just checking the call quality through the earpiece. Calling from an iPhone 15 Pro Max to the HONOR Magic 6 Lite. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Testing testing. I am testing, repeating, testing. So we'll check out the cameras on the phone, and we have a triple array camera setup with an 108 megapixel main camera with a 5 megapixel ultra wide and depth camera and a 2 megapixel macro camera. But the camera app itself is what you would expect. You have, you know, different options here: aperture, night mode, portrait, your normal video, multi-video, and then if you jump into more, you have additional stuff here, HDR photo, time-lapse, things like that. And in the settings, video resolution is 4K, so that's good to see. Frame rate highest being 30 frames per second. And then your general settings down below. And we'll check out some footage that I've captured over the last few days with this phone. Testing the camera quality on the HONOR Magic 6 Lite. Just swapped it straight out. Same lighting conditions. Autofocus seems to be good. This is the selfie camera. Doing a video test with low light conditions. I'm going to turn on noise reduction. See if that's made any difference. Walking with the camera, see what the stabilization's like. So for battery, the phone has a 5300 milliamp hour battery and it supports quick charging at 35 watts. And the battery on here was quite good. So if we just jump into the settings and we just get your usual things again, performance mode, power saving mode, you have more battery settings here, smart charge, which is good to see, will protect your battery life and could help extend it. Work battery life test with 75% screen brightness and volume was set to 25%. So we got 10 hours and 1 minute, which is respectable. So what do I think of the HONOR Magic 6 Lite? Well, I think it's a great phone for the price and it offers a lot of value for money. It's a really nice design, stunning display, a nice big battery that performs well and decent performance. The cameras are good in daylight conditions. However, the phone does have some drawbacks such as no video stabilization. It would have been nice to see the phone updated to Android 14 or 15, but again, I couldn't find any information regarding OS updates at the moment. And I know HONOR had just released OS 8.0 and I couldn't see the HONOR Magic 6 Lite on the list of phones that would be updated. There's also no wireless charging, so if that's a must, then you're missing out on that. But generally, the phone in itself for the price is quite good. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more smartphone and tablet reviews. And also let me know what you think of the HONOR Magic 6 Lite in the comments below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.